Welcome to the Mindy Joe News Show, where I share news that you can absolutely use. Let's get right to it. Well, I guess it's safe to say spring has finally sprung in. That's right, we just finished celebrating the Cherry Blossom Festival here in Washington, and some more great things are going on. And since all of the presidential contenders are rolling into the ring to win the title President of the United States, the Mindy Joe News Show thought, hey, we'll take to the streets and just have a really quick mock election solely based on the contenders' campaign announcement. So this is solely based on the contenders' campaign announcement. And here are our contenders. Coming from the great death penalty state and anti-social Tea Party, we have Texas Senator Ted Cruz, and he says, it's time for truth. It is a time for liberty. I believe in the power of courageous conservatives. Let's continue. Coming from where the ladies wear big hats at the Kentucky Derby, and Kentucky Senator Rand Paul, he promises to be a different Republican who will name the enemy, and he will do whatever it takes to defend America from these haters of mankind. Moving on, coming from Secretary of State, former First Lady, who faced a big scandal here in Washington, D.C., we have Miss Hillary Clinton, who says, every day Americans need a champion, and I'm going to be that champion. The deck is still stacked in favor of those at the top. And last but not least, the youngest contender of them all is coming from the stand your ground state of Florida, Mr. Marco Rubio. He says he will run because he is uniquely qualified to represent the Republican Party. Well, as of April 13th, today, these are all the contenders for the 2016 presidential campaign. These are their pitches. So we decided, hey, why not do our mock election? And we have some stickers here, and the stickers will actually represent, the princess sticker represents the only princess in the presidential campaign running, and that's Miss Hillary Clinton. We have a fox here. The fox is going to represent Senator Rand Paul. We have this monkey here, and this is going to represent Tea Party nominee Mr. Ted Cruz. And we have this rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, Mr. Marco Rubio, he will be represented. So, well, while the people are casting their vote, and people, I'm respecting everyone's privacy, so they will not be on film, but I will show you the results once they're in. Well, moving right along, we're going to continue our race relations segment here in Washington. And I tell you, I don't know if we're going to get it together, but these presidential contenders, they need to kind of go over their agendas and make sure that race relations here in America, the United States of America, is their top priority. It doesn't matter what gender you are, because, if you're gay, straight, yellow, black, red, it really doesn't matter. If you can still get gunned down, So the race relations, we still need to figure out how we're going to figure this out here in America. Another African-American man was gunned down by police, Mr. And on top of that, another police officer in Tulsa, Oklahoma, mistaked his gun. He used a gun and mistakenly thought it was going to be a taser. So these are some things that we have to get together here. Yes. Well, in some money market news, you might want to consider getting those taxes filed quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know, kind of like a rapid refund. But yeah, you have until April 15th. That's right. April 15th is the deadline to get everything in, because you definitely don't want to owe Uncle Sam any money. I know I don't. I'm kind of tired of Uncle Sam right about now. But anyway, moving right along into some more news, some music news, entertainment news. I don't know if you guys have heard about young Thugger Thugger. He decides he wants to put out the Carter 6. So just take a look. He's always announcing the Carter 6 is on the way. So just take a look.
Can't name the mixtape Carter 6 because these fuck ass niggas trying to sue. Just like some hoes. Big old blood song going Carter 6 on the fucking way.
That's right. The people have placed their votes and the results are in. And let's see. We do have our G.I. Joe. They are doing their militarized polling. Yes, that's right. They're keeping a watch on this election because this is a really big election here. You know, kind of bigger than President Obama's election. But the results are in, and we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 princess stickers here. We have 1 fox and 1 monkey. So it seems like Mrs. Hillary Clinton, yeah, she is won for our mock election. That's right. Well, you still have certain more time to think about who you want for your next president. Yeah, you have time to think long and hard. Today's weather is going to come from philosopher extraordinaire Dr. Cornel West. That's right. So just listen in.
Kind of accountability, not just to the police brutality, not just to the economic inequality, not just to the political paralysis, but I'm more and more convinced that we need a spiritual awakening among black people, but especially the younger generation.
Amen.
They've been told for 40 years all that is required of them is to be successful. And we haven't reminded them what they ought to be faithful to. Just being successful.
Well, that's all the news I have that you can absolutely use for today, Monday, April 13th, 2015.